Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome from newsbusters.org. This has to be, and this is a really, really high bar. This has to be one of the most ridiculously things that Biden has ever done. Woke athlete released by Russia, former Marine Whalen left behind. Yeah. Let's read on. Here's an American hero. This is the same piece of that knelt down during the national anthem, wants her government to get her out. And what they traded her for is unbelievable. The Biden administration today got taken to the cleaners in a prisoner swap of Victor Bout, the world's most notorious arms dealer in the world, for American basketball player Britney Griner. Are you kidding me? While the real American hero rots in a foreign prison, there's some American citizens that are in the military that are sitting rotting in prison. This morning, Joe Biden said of Griner, she's safe. She's on a plane. She's on her way home. However, American Paul Whelan, a former Marine serving 16 years in a harsh Russian penal colony, is not safe and is not coming home. He was arrested by Russia for allegedly espionage in 2018. But it's no surprise that Biden failed a high-profile veteran. He left Americans behind Afghanistan, too, just the year before. My understanding is this military man at the Marine was going to a wedding. Griner checks all the political boxes for the leftists, of course. That's right. She's black, lesbian, and woke. Griner was arrested in Moscow last February, attempting to board a plane with cannabis. Later, she was convicted of drug smuggling, sentenced to 9 years in prison, and recently transferred to a harsh prison. The Phoenix Mercury Center has always been canonized by the far-left women NBA. As for the notorious Victor Merchant of Death Bout, he has been serving 25 years in a U.S. prison for conspiring to kill American DEA agents, exporting anti-aircraft missiles, and providing support for a terrorist organization. His evil exploits were depicted in the movie appropriately titled The Lord of War. It's with Nicolas Cage. I've seen it. It's not a bad movie. By raiding the armies of the Soviet Union in the 1990s and using Soviet cargo planes to move black market weapons to conflict zones all over the world, he became a billionaire. CIA agents captured him in 2008, and he began serving prison time in 2011. Yep. Outkick blogger David Hookstead predicts now he'll return to Russia and almost certainly go right back to slinging weapons all over the world. These are the tough choices presidents must make, and President Biden has said he's okay with the swap. I'm assuming that's sarcasm. Critics of the deal said Bout should remain behind bars. He's one of the most dangerous criminals in the world. Dallas Cowboy linebacker Micah Parsons is outraged by the irony of freeing an athlete while leaving a military hero in a Russian prison. He displayed his outrage on Twitter and vowed not to vote for Biden. Harris of Outkick believes there is no question that millions of Americans share Parsons' frustrations about Whelan's situation and how his Griner's unfolded. Whelan's family says he's glad for Griner, but called it a catastrophe for Paul. Unbelievable. A senior official told NBC News that the administration wanted Whelan included in its swap. Not wanted, he should have insisted, but here's the problem. Geopolitically, Biden is not strong enough. Is not strong enough. Biden got played in yet another foreign relations failure. Russia got what Russia wanted. All the U.S. president was left to do is say he hasn't forgotten Whelan. The Bring Our Families Home campaign said Paul Whelan has been let down and left behind by at least about 3 times by 2 U.S. presidents. He deserves better from this government, and our campaign implores President Biden to urgently secure Paul's immediate return using all the tools available. Now, I'm not making excuses for Donald Trump I don't know if there was negotiations concerning Whelan, but when you distract the president for an entire 4 years with constant legal battles, 2 impeachments, and just a barrage of negativity and shots sent by the mainstream media and social media, yeah, it distracts you a little bit from doing your job. I'm not making excuses. I don't know the details about Whelan when he was first put in when Trump was president. I just know he should have insisted. He should have insisted. This guy was so famous as an arms dealer in the world, they even made a movie about him. I've seen him myself, The Lord of War. And on top of that, these arms were given to children on the African continent to murder each other, mostly by tribal lines, race lines. Ooh, where's the progressives? When all these so-called racists were committing genocide on the African continent, you got freaking nothing. You got crickets. So there we have it again. Another major up by our president. You know, Trump has his faults to be certain. But look what the hell's going on with Biden. It's like that meme I put up the other day where it shows 2 people walking around with gas masks on. It looks like an apocalyptic a picture of just an entire city destroyed in ashes and smoking. Just burning. Everything is gone. Civilization is gone. And on the bottom of the meme it says, well, at least Trump's not president. This is better. That's how these morons think. So she's going to come back, and she's going to be all rested up. They'll probably give her a WNBA salary, and she'll be a hero. And her first game she comes back, we'll see how many people are in the audience. And then the second game when she comes back, we'll see how many people aren't in the audience. And that's why the WNBA gets a lot less money. They bring in 1/10 the revenue. Frankly, they suck. And what's going to be coming to a WNBA game near you is you're going to start having trans women participate in the WNBA. Let's see how these geniuses handle that. That's the problem. When you come across as weak, like Biden did, this is the kind of crap that you get. And you know, here's the really sad part. Biden, this mental pygmy, and he wasn't that smart when he was younger either, let's tell the truth. This mental pygmy really thought he did good on this deal. It's incredible. So how many more hundreds, if not thousands, of children and innocent people are going to die from this billionaire arms dealer for a WNBA player that knelt during the national anthem and basically spit on her country? And I'd rather see her mouth run when she gets back, because she lives in the freest country in the world and she can say whatever she wants. And so it goes today. I don't know. Just when you think you couldn't get any lower and any stupider, you know, that's the thing. I shouldn't challenge the progressive Democrats to do anything stupider, because frankly, they'll do it. And until next time, I just sigh. Goodbye and good luck.